A relationship that started with some sexism and ended with some smoochie-smoochies. Sokka and Suki are one of the most beloved ships in the Avatar franchise. But are they a match made in the spirit realm, or are they only suitable for a fling, meant to part ways for other partners in the future? Let's go over that today. Hey folks, my name is Antoine, Bandele, your resident geek, giving you theories and discussion for all things Avatar. And today we'll be taking a look at the romantic relationship between Sokka and Suki, where we'll determine how compatible they are for one another as a romantic couple, including one particular aspect of the relationship they do better than anyone else in the Avatar series. Communication is crucial in a relationship as it helps build trust, express feelings and needs, resolve conflicts, and deepen intimacy. Sokka and Suki have had a few stumbles where communication is concerned. First, when Sokka initially met her and undermined her ability as a fierce warrior, and again when he was overprotective of her on Serpent's Pass. But the great thing about these two is that they always speak about their feelings openly and come to a healthy compromise in the end. This is of particular note as both have strong personality types as leaders. Sokka is often the planner of his team Avatar, and Suki cut her teeth as the leader of the Kyoshi warriors. Sometimes this can mean that their two domineering personalities would come into conflict with one another, but that's not often the case with these two. So I'd give them a communication score of 90 out of 100. Equality in a relationship ensures that both partners are respected, valued, and have equal say in decisions. It creates a balanced power dynamic and fosters a healthy and happy relationship. When Sokka and Suki first met, equality was definitely down in the dumps, at least coming from Sokka. He wasn't the most progressive when it came to the idea of women being capable of fighting and defending their home, and if Suki wasn't as kind-hearted as she was, their relationship would have easily been a toxic one, even if they did have a physical attraction to one another. Fortunately, thanks to a little tough love from Suki, Sokka found respect for female warriors. But Sokka can't do away with a lifetime of sexism and his more traditional mentality. And when he met with Suki again months later, he fell into old habits, thinking he had to be a protector. They ended up in a pretty healthy place after Sokka explained his reasoning. I mean, he did lose his previous girlfriend due to some moon magic. However, this may end up being a recurring issue in their relationship every now and again. Thankfully, they, mostly Sokka, are willing to work through the issue in a respectful manner. So I'd give them an equality score of 80 out of 100, bringing their overall relationship compatibility total to 85%. Love languages and intimacy are the ways in which people express and receive love. There are 5 main love languages: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Sokka's love language is likely acts of service, gifts, and physical touch. I'm ruling out words of affirmation as he's not big on wordplay as we saw from Tales of Ba Sing Se. And quality time will be hard to fit in for him with his busy schedule, what with the war, keeping peace, and later his duties as a Republic City Council member. Suki's love languages are likely the same as Sokka's, as we've seen both of their dedication to the resistance against the Fire Nation via Team Avatar and the Kyoshi warriors. And in terms of gifts, we've seen what Sokka created for Suki to show his love for her, and even though it's less than perfect, Suki loves the gesture all the same because it came from the heart. And of all the couples in The Last Airbender, Sokka and Suki are perhaps the most, how can I say this? Touchy. Even in casual conversation, they are often seen linked together, and we all know what went down in that tent. In terms of intimacy, I would say this pair is a near perfect match, with perhaps words of affirmation and quality time being categories that need a little love. But their other close links are more than enough to make up for that. So I would give them an intimacy score of 95 out of 100, bringing their overall relationship compatibility total to 88%. Though core belief differences do not always signal a deal breaker, having shared beliefs can make navigating through life together easier. Sokka is a strategic and analytical thinker who values teamwork, resourcefulness, and creativity. He believes in standing up for what is right, protecting the people he loves, and using his skills to contribute to the greater good. He also values his cultural heritage and strives to honor it. Suki values discipline, courage, and honor. She believes in defending the weak and fighting for justice, even if it means going against her own people. She also values camaraderie and teamwork. and she is willing to take risks to protect her friends. In terms of core beliefs, especially in the face of the Fire Nation, Sokka and Suki couldn't be more compatible. When it comes to defending the weak and helpless, they would both be on the front lines, no matter the situation, and they would do it shoulder to shoulder. The only slight fracture between the two might be Sokka's more traditional upbringing in the Southern Water Tribe, but even that is merely a nitpick, which Sokka has already reconciled with within the series. So I would give them a shared belief score of 99 out of 100, bringing their overall relationship compatibility to 91%. Hey, Aunt Wu just told me that if you want the perfect relationship like Sokka and Suki, you gotta subscribe to this channel. Only 10% of you watching are subscribed. Don't you want to be notified of Avatar content and analysis? Go ahead and hit that button. Aunt Wu will bless you with a bright future. Every good relationship needs a foundation of trust. Trust is the most important value of every successful relationship. Without it, romantic relationships quickly fail. The trust between Sokka and Suki is based on their shared experiences and mutual respect for one another. They have fought together against the Fire Nation and faced many challenges that have strengthened their bond. They also have a shared sense of humor and lightheartedness that allows them to tease each other while still caring deeply for one another. Additionally, they have shown trust in each other's abilities and judgment in critical moments, such as when Suki trusted Sokka to come up with a plan to defeat the Fire Nation fleet in the finale. Overall, the trust is built on a strong foundation of shared experience, respect, and mutual reliance. So I would give them a trust score of 95 out of 100. Sokka and Suki are a good and compatible couple because they complement each other's strengths and weaknesses. Sokka is a great thinker with excellent analytical skills, while Suki is a skilled fighter and natural leader. Their individual abilities make them a formidable team, and they have shown they can handle any challenge together. They share a common history of fighting against the Fire Nation and have a strong bond built on shared experiences. They also have a similar sense of humor and lightheartedness that makes their relationship fun and enjoyable, which also fosters a lot of trust. And it helps that they are completely attracted to one another in a physical sense. But more than that, the relationship grew naturally throughout the series, from slight adversaries to acquaintances to friends to finally a couple, which makes them a believable and relatable pairing. And ultimately, I would give them an A- at 92% for their ultimate relationship score, putting them in the in-game tier of relationships. But that's just me. What do you think of Sokka and Suki's compatibility? Do you agree that they are an in-game couple, or do you believe they're nothing more than a fling? Let me know in the comments below and check out the timeline video for Sokka and Suki's relationship right here. I'll catch you on the next one, and as always, peace, love, and remember, be water, my friends.